Welcome to the game ratings. It's been a little while. We're going to do 5 today, starting with Wicked 18. Test your courage, conquer the course by Bulletproof Software. I've seen the logo before, but I sure don't remember that name. Now I'm curious. It sounds like the kind of company that would make a game like Max Payne or something that sounds so edgy. They made Faceball 2000, which they can just keep that one. They made a lot of Tetris games. They made the Twisted Tales of Spike McFang and Yoshi's Cookie. They seem like they're Tetris and then other things that aren't very good is their bag. Alright. The Twisted Tales of Spike McFang is an interesting thing. I'm not sure about that one. I don't know if it's good or not. I just remember it being like surprisingly a video game. Like it's as deep as like Zelda. It just keeps on expanding and getting more involved. I don't remember if it's good. I remember the animations and stuff. Welcome to Wicked 18, a 3D golf sim that lets you play mind-bending fantasy course under super realistic conditions. Oh boy. I love golf controls. B button executes. Oh no. I probably don't need to look at the controls too much. I would like the rundown on the power measurement if I can get that in here. That's the main thing I want. What is the point of selecting your caddy? This keeps showing up in these golf games. Are there famous caddies, or are we just like picking a buddy that we'd go drinking with in real life or something? What is the deal with this feature? We'll have to register ourselves, pay a fee. Alright, the part I care about is right here. Playing the game. The white circle is a 360 perspective. We're in the center. The blue line is the wind direction. This is more about how to press buttons than it is on how to read things. Fine-tune your shots by adding a fade or draw. You know, it's funny to me as somebody who plays billiards, pool, or whatever you want to call it. These are not the same names for the same things. A draw in that game, which also involves orbs, means that the ball comes back towards you. And I've never heard the word fade before. Maybe that's a thing. I guess we care about this rather than worrying about just hitting it directly from the start. We have to, this will make it roll once it lands. No, I'm sure it's accurate to golf. It's just funny that there's no consistency at all in a game that is not too far away in terms of like the English you'd put on it. It's interesting, honestly, that just your footwork is what you need to do to change it rather than how you hit the ball, I guess. Obviously in billiards you would hit the ball on a certain part of it to make that happen. Put game query. That's it. All right. Let's play. Windows 18. Wicked 18. Okay. Oh, we're done with the first screens. This really truly is Windows 18. Okay. For the longest time, this is what Windows looked like, and we just thought it was good. I honestly still like this minimalist style a little bit sometimes, especially when a video game's doing it. But when it's on Windows, it just... I've gotten so used to the glass buttons and stuff. Which you could turn off if you want. Let's just, I don't think we need to do, like, a tournament or whatever, but I guess we could. What the fuck is this? Okay. I probably should have read that part of the manual here. Ew. Well, a game like this is going to be judged by its graphics and how easy it is to figure it out, I think. It looks like a... Ooh. I guess if it runs well, that might be a thing we care about. Let me put my drone back on the floor here. Up and down go on elevation. I'm not sure why we zoom in on the hole. That's way over there. We can get some advice from the Civ 5 boss here. Oh man. It's not very good advice, actually, now that I read what she's actually saying. I'm not sure about that. Let me execute some more advice and read that again. This course is unusual. It might be good, maybe not. Okay, and we got... Let's check these options out. I'm gonna reopen the manual real quick and just take a look at what these are, because I should have read these when I had it. Let's see. So skins play is 2 to 4 players, human players, betting on the game and doing some kind of weird pseudo money golf bet thing. I'm looking at the option. Okay, shot path leaves a trail behind it. That's fine. Flyby view shows each hole from bird's eye view prior to play. Hide ball. You'll be able to see all the balls even when they're actually hidden behind a tree or hazard. will slow the flight of the ball somewhat, but will not affect this. I think that means it's just lagging up the game. Stroke speed is how difficult it is to play. So it's set to difficult right now. So yeah, I kind of want the first two options on, and then we make sure that that's not on fast. Just because some other jerk can master this game. Fuck that. I ain't doing that. Hey. No, cancel that. That looks good. So this doesn't run very well. I like the UI and stuff. I guess it's fine. They put a lot into making this. I mean, the information's there. It's what you want, but oh, man. It's your standard, just kind of guess at it situation here. Wow, you can really be a nut with this. Let's just be normal. What the fuck? Jeez. Why is there a mountain here? wait a second. Okay, we need to hopefully hit it over that, I guess. Good luck. I hope he'll do it. Nope, tree's too big. It's so weird that he's able to hit it that high in the sky and then the trees blocking the shot. It seems like trees in golf games do that a lot, where they're like 200 feet tall or something. Like, there's no way that that ball traveled for that long and still got hit. Oop. Oh, I didn't hit it far enough to the right. Oh, okay. What the hell? That went good for me, I guess, considering. How... Apparently the wind is not very much of a big deal at all. I've been taking it seriously. It's hard to read that number sometimes. I think I'm just gonna aim almost directly for the flag up there on the top compass thing. Having fucked up holes be the gimmick is pretty funny, though. I'd be into that, yeah. I'm gonna do this one, and then we're gonna do tournament play. I was just wanting to load in real quick. Good. I'm glad. Hey, check that thing out back there. I thought I was putting, but apparently I'm not. I make this mistake all the time, and because I did the I'm gonna turn rewind on just so I can get a better grasp of what it would be like to know how to play this. We're 9 yards away, and they're doing this thing that they do in golf sometimes, where they give you the irons and shit for 100-yard smashing, and it's just like 10 feet away, right? It's like insanely hard to figure out what the power level should be in that case. I don't feel like the putter will work though, for no reason at all, as far as I can tell. Because if this was mini golf on the rough, I'd still be able to do it with the putter. Let's be real. But I think if I max this out, it's not going to work for whatever reason golf says so. Let's see. It's only 9 yards. This ought to be way too much. That almost worked. No, it's still gone. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So putting is correct. They're just choosing the wrong thing. And we need to worry about the lay of the land here a little bit. Although, as far as I can tell, it's only slightly hilled to the right. Their advice is just AI-generated random crap. I don't... Keep your eye on the prize, friend. Just slightly to the right here. Okay, now you see that? The difference in power between 40 and 14 is like a fourth of the bar. That's where it gets a little strange. That is the correct power measurement there. I want to see if it's even possible to sync this here. It must be, right? There must be somebody who could do this, theoretically. Oh! Player PA got double bogey. And now our power level has changed the direction of it. That was an insane shot, if you're being honest. And then, just, you know, off screen somewhere, a bunch of players who are better than us get their scores and tell us about it. A lot of players get their okay, whatever. We're gonna reset and do, I guess, stroke play, because we don't really need to see that data. They have an intro movie that fades out and then loads the same movie with less. Will be JE. Okay. What is this? Oh well, whatever. What do I care? The thing that I'm always gonna feel about every single golf game up until like the PlayStation era, where they can really pop off and give me actually realistic graphics and videos and stuff, is that NES Golf and NES Mario Golf are better games. They run better, they look better. I like these floating teeth that are here though, that's pretty cool, I guess. We're extremely slowly checking it out. Not just a little bit. NES Open Tournament Golf is just better in like every capacity. The music's not as diverse, but it's got a Mario level soundtrack, and it runs great. Peach is there telling you how it is. I think it's easier to figure out what numbers you need, and that helps a lot. It's nicer to you. I think golf games are always too mean. They expect you to really grind these out and master them. I guess you would. Maybe. That might be the case. And yeah, this flyover took about 30 times longer than it should. Alright. This course looks insane. I like the concept of like hell golf. In terms of like, we did some shit to the field, but what they did to the field apparently is just add annoying mountains and stuff, not like little gremlins are running around or anything fun like that. This isn't a Halloween golf game. It's just got some shit in the way that's gonna make you sad. It's just, I'm not sure if I actually like it. I like the idea. Like, it just feels like these mountains just shouldn't be here. It's just weird. It's like, you're out in the Rockies and somebody wanted to make a golf course and there was just no options. Let's, I guess, hit it this way. It's gonna end up over there somewhere-ish. Man, this game's run slow. They saved my options, that's good. That sounds like bad advice based on what I'm seeing. Unless you hit it wrong. Whatever, I'm ignoring the advice. That was more centered than I wanted, and that works out for me because it just happened to work perfectly. What's confusing to me is that I hit it towards the wind and still kind of like fought the wrong direction there, because I wanted it to go much further right. I expected it to not go that far. So now I'm confused a little bit about the direction of things. Oh, I'm sure there's extremely slow golf games. They're trying really hard to be graphically impressive. Like, almost for screenshots and nothing else. Golf's a pretty slow, boring game, so I guess you wouldn't mind this loading that much? You just chill and get drunk and play this? The question is, what do we do now? 12 yards downhill. Well, I'm gonna putt, I guess. I mean, they want me to use this. Let's do that first and see what... I'm gonna cheat here and make sure it goes in, but let's see. I'm gonna guess at what kind of power we're supposed to do with this thing that could hit it 100 yards easily. Let's try this. We'll see how incredibly bad I am at golfing guessing. Hey, that wasn't too bad at all. It was so good that the advice is like, damn. I think if I were playing golf and somebody told me to keep my eye on the ball, I would get a new caddy. Hey, I actually did well here. That's interesting. Okay. Look at this bullshit. Can we skip this flyover? Yes, but it takes a while. Okay, new music. They have pretty much programmed in the direction they recommend into each of these courses out the gate. Ignoring the wind probably. So I just make minor adjustments and blast it. Oh shit. Oh, come on, man. This seems bad. Like, this is a... What do we do now? We have to hit it over there, right? Like... How far is that? I wonder. Can we get a measurement on that shit? Somehow? Here comes the grid. Wow, thanks. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Can I get like a cart view or something? Well, good luck. I didn't make it where I needed to be to actually get around the corner here, I think. It was extremely close, though. Which is annoying. Like, I don't think I should... I think I have to waste another hit just to get it another 10 feet, or I'm fucked, I think. Too hard, probably. Yeah, way too hard. We're down in hell. Whoop. Par 4 is a little crazy, yeah. I don't understand that. I mean, that's... What the fuck? Is that good? Now, hole it out. I'm always saying that. Alright, let's, I'm actually thinking the ball trail is confusing and not well done, so let's turn it off. Maybe that's why it was off on purpose. Like, it just makes it look like you didn't actually make it when you did. Okay, I got 2 over on this insane hole up a mountain. The par for this should be like 15, man. I don't know about that. What if we just left the trees on the hole? Seems to me that the stance has a tremendous impact on this, more than even the direction I'm hitting it in. Wait a second. We must have to set the elevation somehow. I didn't think that that was anything other than viewer, but maybe it is actually how you hit it higher up. Let's try it. Oh fuck. It rolled around. That's not what I expected the interaction to look like. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay. So despite how well things have been going for me, I'm actually supposed to set the elevation of the ball hit and not just, it's not just a camera. I thought it was just a camera. Hey man. Hey, come on. I played on a mini golf course that was like this once. It was so annoying. It was not fun at all. It was like a professional range, and they just had mini golf on the side, and it was like on a hill, and there was like track 11 or hole 11 was like over a waterfall, and if you missed, and you probably would because it was insane. It was like the hardest course ever. If you missed, the ball would fall down the hill, and you'd have to walk like 50 feet to go get it. It would fall down a waterfall and just end up back at hole 6. It was so stupid. That's the word. That's what this is. I guess I'll set my elevation. Mini golf is supposed to be fun and have a windmill and shit. Yeah, that's not what was going on. Telling me my concentration is good as so. I guess that's okay. We did alright. 43 feet to go. Hey, keep your eye on the ball. Wait, they actually want the putt for this? Oof. Oh. Nice. Oh, we're no longer putting. Why? Alright, let's back it up. I don't know why it switched off the putter. Again, it just isn't the correct choice. They're just doing it because the ground type, I guess, but it's obviously wrong. Based on everything I've interacted with here, it's obviously wrong to use anything but the putter in this range, in this game. Unless you have to hit it up a mountain again. Try this. Nice. See, if you're allowed to have a mulligan, these golf games make a lot more sense. It's really what they need. They just need a button that says, hey, practice shot. I think I've got Wicked 18 down. I think I'm ready to... Yeah, there's some cactuses. This one looks pretty normal. It's just rough. They forgot to mow. That's all this is. Like, it's just a regular course that they forgot to take care of, and that's it. I really hit it too far there. They told me 160 yards was about the most that could do. Okay, well, we're gonna putt again. Aha! Now we're getting into the rough makes no sense territory here. I'm sure it obviously makes a difference what club you use or whatever, but there's no way that you can only hit that thing 4 feet when you blast it with everything you got. I don't care if you're using a stick, man. I don't buy it. Ugh. He's so strong now. Fuck. Oh, we hit the flag. Nice. What an ugly course. What an insane ask. Look at this. The course map kind of looks like the Goatsy picture. I don't think I'm going to do well on this one. Okay. I don't even know how to approach a thing like this. I guess we just go around because we probably can't hit it high enough to go over the peak there. But it's just gonna roll, isn't it? It's just gonna roll back down. I guess it's sticky now. It wasn't before. And it wasn't this steep before. The map is showing the mountain range here. And that's why it looks like that. And I don't know what to do about it. I think I'm making progress the way they're looking for, though. Since it's a par 5, I think this is correct. Now we can attempt to get it up on the hill there. Oh boy. We accidentally went to a ski course here. Bounce. Well, what thoughts do you have to proffer for me here? I see. It's definitely one of the worst ball cameras I've ever seen. I'm always thinking that I failed because of the way it stops. That was good, I guess. We're on the fairway, so I assume this is gonna work just fine. But again, no idea how hard we're actually gonna hit it. I think what's a little confusing is our measurement for how hard we hit it is in feet, and then how far we have to go is in yards until we get really close to it. Wow. I'm cutting my losses on peak. Check out one more course and see if it's weird looking. It's got the teeth. Held in place with magnets for your golfing pleasure. I'm putting aside my intense uninterest in golf as I try to rate this fairly. I don't think it does anything interesting, even when it's trying to do weird maps. They're not really that weird. They just have weird shit on them that is just... Even the mountain course is pretty similar to what some of the NES golf courses are like. You're just pretending to be going uphill instead of around a thing. I'm sure they get worse. But I think I'm good to rate this one. Alright, well, I guess if you like golf, it's kind of fun. It's not the worst golf game I've seen. They're all pretty much the same in terms of gameplay. I don't know. Unique ideas? It's... I don't know. I don't know what you could do in golf. It's almost like not an option for a stat. I guess running the courses on purpose is a unique idea. I'll just leave it at 3, it's fine. Controls are... I'd say a little bit better than I'm used to for these games. I'm actually able to get pretty good at it. I'm only like 1 or 2 over most of the time. Appearance is, I think the frame rate is ruining that. It doesn't look like a lot anyway. Like, it's not... At no point in the entire SNES life would I have considered this looking good. I know some people would have pretended this 3D stuff looked good, but like, I would say that Mario World looks better. Like, just straight up, better style, better art. The dot matrix skyline, even like everything about it, I just don't find appealing. I get what they're going for, but even the look isn't like great. I wouldn't hurt it too much for that. But then the frame rate on top of that, because they went for that, cannot do it. And they should have known that that was the case. I don't know. I guess you just put up with that for these graphics. The sound is whatever. It's like, it's golf sounds. There's not like any clapping or anything. It's just sinking the ball is almost the only sound that there is. The music is fine. Fascinating? I don't know about that. I guess a little bit. Approachable? More than most golf games, I'd say, honestly, but not super approachable. I think the attempt to put advice in there and stuff tries to make it work that way. Unfortunately, they're not actually doing anything with that. I don't feel like this game really cares about you one way or the other in terms of hating the player. It's just like the courses are a little lousy, but they seem to work anyway. I wouldn't say that I had more trouble with the mountain than I did with any other course. This seems about right. Alright. This one is intentionally messed up in weird courses. Uphill, trees, uncut grass, mountains. The frame rate stayed home. I don't know. I wouldn't say that this is a good game. Would I rather play it than... Would I personally rather play it as a bias I'm trying to put aside here? There's a lot of games on here that I'd rather play that I think are more interesting. Even games that I really don't like very much, like Shaq Fu, I'd still say had more work put into it. It is just more interesting of an experience. And you might even get more playtime out of it. I'd put it up here next to Doom for similar problems, I think. I don't know why Doom has a rating like that when its frame rate is seriously bad. I'm gonna take that down. It's probably because it looks like Doom I gave it that score, but like, let's knock that down a bit. I'd definitely rather play Doom than this, even with the frame rate. But you're starting to get towards the games I'd rather not. I think I'd rather play it than Pack in Time. Less to the unlikely, probably. That's about where I go with this. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I gave Doom so much mercy there when it runs like that. I think I didn't even give it any fun points. I think it has a little bit of that, but it's just like... It runs so badly on the SNES, it's crazy. It's one of those situations where we can put Doom on it and my smartwatch could run it better. Like, couldn't do it. Wicked 18. I do want to check out, if I am able to, really quickly, If I'm able to like pick a course or something. Let's see. I just... Can I pick a course here? Is that a thing? I don't think it is. What does the handicap do in terms of like anything? Is that just like change my end score at all? Or is it just like actually make it easier? Let's check out hole 18. I expect it to be like Ice Climber Mountain 18. And I'm by that I mean actually that mountain. That's specifically, this is going to be that mountain with a pterodactyl at the top. Hook me up, Wicked 18. This looks just like regular golf with a little hiccup in the middle. So yeah, I'm not super entertained by the mountain. The lack of hate that these courses could have had if that's what they're going for. This is like if I were walking around taking pictures every 10 steps and then made a slideshow out of it. I like the music in this, honestly. I think I am gonna give them another point just for that. But otherwise, they're really jamming here. Reminds me of like the Mr. Rogers intro, where the, I don't know if you're aware of this, but Mr. Rogers had a friend, I can't remember who he is, but he was a seriously good musician, and he just asked him if he'd come jam the piano for him, and he always gave him some kind of unique mix when he came on there. Every episode was different. He just told him to do whatever he wanted, and he went nuts. That's Wicked Golf.